Thursday. So today I want to talk about how to start a six-figure business in just 90 days. It's something that I get asked a lot. How can I start? How can I go big? How can I go fast? And so I want to spend a bit of time talking about that. And here's why. It's extremely upsetting to me to see a lot of people wasting time. It's extremely upsetting to me to see people not making the money that they deserve. And it all comes down to this. When I was 9 years old, I was so frustrated that my parents had to go back to work. And I remember very clearly saying to my dad, Dad, why are you going, why can't we hang out? Why can't we play basketball? And, he sort of said, well, one day you'll learn. And the truth is I never did learn that. I realized quickly I didn't want to be one of the masses that didn't have freedom, that didn't have the life and had to have this sacrifice. And so I decided to look at it a different way. I saw a very close friend of ours make a lot of money, have a better life than we did. And I thought, you know what, I want to have that. And I made some big decisions. And so here's what's interesting about what I want to cover today is how to go fast, how to hit your first six figures quickly, and how to make that happen. Because I see a very, very, very big problem, which I'll talk about soon. But I want to share something with you. And this opportunity is bigger than big. And so at the end of today, I'm going to be sharing with you the biggest opportunity that I see in 2019 for anybody who wants to make a great income in a respectable way to help a lot of people and for it never to go away. So stick around to the end when I explain that to you because it's a very important thing. So you're sitting there, you want to start a business and you want to create your first six figures. Six figures is your entry point into being able to be full-time. And so you're excited about it. You're thinking, wow, wouldn't that be a good first step? And the answer is yes, it would. The truth is that six figures is actually really easy and you can do it really fast. So let's get really clear firstly on what six figures actually looks like in 90 days. So I'm talking about a six-figure business, meaning at least $9,000 a month. So what I want to do is I really want to make sure I wrap this into something that's real because you can make six figures fast. And so for those of you out there on Instagram, say what's up. I can see YouTube's got the most amount of people. I got Facebook here. I'm excited to talk to all of you all at once. I won't be able to get all your comments. So if you're making $9,000 a month over 12 months, that's $108,000 a year. And so my goal on this is to show you the fastest way to start a six-figure business that you'll be able to have a lot of fun, but do it in a respectable way. So the first thing is that you need to be able to sell that much of stuff. And that sounds really basic, but if you think about it, you got to make $9,000 worth of sales a month. And I'm talking about profit, so you probably have to make more than that. In order to make that many sales, there's a law in the universe. You're only going to get back what it is that you actually give. So if you want to be able to receive $9,000, you need to solve $9,000 worth of problems or add $9,000 worth of satisfaction to someone else's life. So to do that, we need to start asking ourselves some questions. And this is really important. The number one question that I would ask if I was you is, where is there a hungry market? Where is there a hungry market that has a problem that I can solve? And this is such a big question because when you start asking yourself, where is there a hungry market that has a problem I can solve? You're going to start coming up with loads and loads and loads of ideas. Now, here's what most entrepreneurs do, and they make a mistake. What they do is they say, what is it that I can do? And then they go out there and they try to find people to be able to buy that. Or what's worse, they say, where can I save the world? And I'll try to turn my charity idea into a business. But here's what I want you to really do is start off by saying, where is there a hungry market of people who have a problem that I can solve that actually want to pay me for it? They actually want to pay. And this is such an important thing is because I see way too many entrepreneurs starting out and they're not starting in a place that's actually going to turn into any sort of money. And so this is absolutely crucial for you to understand is that you must get into a place where what it is you're going to do is actually going to transpire into success. And so what I suggest is doing some serious market research. Now, at the end of today, I'm going to give you the option that I think is the best. But if you have a hungry crowd, okay, the second thing to think about is, well, what problems or what things do they want solved they're willing to pay for? And then thirdly, how are you going to deliver the solution to that problem? Now, the answer to all these questions is actually to be able to do research. See, in our companies, we do turn over about $5 million at the moment. And we have gyms, hair salons, an education company, workshop business, certifications. Every single time what I do is I say, well, where's a hungry market? What problems do they want to pay to have solved? And how am I going to deliver it? In order to answer those questions, I do some very in-depth market research, and I look to see, what are they actually buying? This is a massive mistake that new entrepreneurs make, is they never actually go out there and do enough research and dig deep enough to find out, what does the person want? What are they already buying? Who are they buying from? What are they following? And you can just through research find it out. So this is the real first step, is to get to this place where you go, okay, that's my market. This is their problem they're willing to spend money on, and this is what I'm going to offer them. Once you do that, it's important to actually go, well, can what I'm doing hit my financial numbers I want to hit? Because too often entrepreneurs start their business saying, I want to break $1 million. Well, how much is your product? How big is your market? Is that even viable? You know, is it a viable option that you can even hit that? And so hitting 6 figures in 90 days might sound large, but it's not if you actually get it right. Now, you'll be in one or two camps, and I'm going to talk about what I think is the fastest way in a second. Either, and type in and let me know, either you have a way you have something to sell. So either you have something to sell right now that you could get to 6 figures in 90 days, or you need to find something that you could sell to get you there. You're going to be one or two. Maybe you want to type in and let me know. Now, what I've found is, and I told you I was going to tell you what I think is the best opportunity. What I've found is right now there is a lucrative opportunity that's literally knocking on your door, staring you in the face, saying, I'm right here. And the opportunity is this: to become a digital marketer. You see, the number one fastest growing industry right now is sales online. Look at the size of Amazon, look at Facebook, look at all the top businesses. What do they all do? They sell digitally online. So where's the opportunity? Well, on one hand, there's this group of business owners, hair salons, personal trainers, dentists, chiropractors, all of these businesses over here that don't know how to use this thing over here, which is the internet, which is where everybody's hanging out. The number one opportunity staring you in the face right now, 2019, is to become a certified, qualified digital marketer and help small business owners get leads and make sales. And let me tell you about this, because it's phenomenally exciting. There is all of these business owners that have a great product or service. Look, you can't even walk out on a street in any main city without bumping in or finding a business that has a great product or service that doesn't have enough customers. Can you? That's just not ever going to happen. It's never, ever, ever going to happen. So they're sitting out there, they're everywhere. And so what if I told you that those business owners would actually pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have per month to have somebody do their digital marketing for them? And what if I told you it was actually really simple and really easy to understand how to do it, and you can learn it in just a few months? It's huge. And so I want to put that in there, because if you're sitting there going, well, Chris, I don't have an opportunity to make 6 figures in 90 days, I want to let you know, yes, you do. You're sitting on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube right now. You know half of the coin. You know how to use the thing. You've just got to learn how to use the thing for business. And it's a simple thing. And so that's really, really, really big. Now, you either have a product or you need to find something you could deliver. So that's my suggestion if you need to find something. Now, if you have a product or if you have another idea, my request is that whatever it is that you go into, you become world-class at. Whatever it is that you decide, whether it's consulting, coaching, you have an e-commerce product, it's in the health industries, whatever it is I highly recommend that you master it. You master it. Jordan says, I don't have anything to sell, but I'm not passionate about sitting on a computer all day. Absolutely. Here's what's really good, Jordan, and I want to talk to this, is when it comes to being a digital marketer, the most important thing is talking to the business owners and getting them to buy. Guess what? There's already enough people who know how to do the digital marketing. You just need to know how to lead them. So you just got to hire over here people that will do it, and then meet the businesses owner over here and have that. And so I don't sit on a computer all day with a multi-million-dollar digital marketing empire. Here's the thing everyone has to understand, is business is about going towards opportunity and then understanding how to scale. Most of us come from an employee background, and so like Jordan, as soon as we hear an opportunity, we think, how do I have to do that? What am I going to do? Instead of the millionaire thinking is we're going to create things that are assets, and we're going to have those assets work for us. And I hope that makes sense, because that's the crucial thing, is to understand that we build something and then we have others do it. And so becoming certified digital marketing, I mean, fuck, man, if you could charge, we minimum charge $4,000 a month, right up to $8,000 a month for digital marketing. You get 10 clients, you're sitting at somewhere between 40 to 80 grand a month. I think you could sit on a computer for that, man. Figure it out and then employ some people to do it. So the key is this, guys, is whatever it is, you learn how to do it and you become world class. You become world class. You make sure that there is a way that you could actually break that 6 figures in 90-day barrier, and I know you can. The next step is to find your audience. And you must become really good at finding your audience. You see, when you find your audience, you must first connect with them. Once you've really connected, you must communicate and then convert them to getting on a call with you. And a lot of people don't understand how to use media in the right way. And so what's interesting is whatever it is that you go out there to start, the fastest and easiest way for you to meet the people that you need to meet is using the internet, which is really good. So I want to just talk into this. I'm going to talk a lot about this over the next few weeks. And by the way, just keep in your diary whatever time this is, because every Tuesday, Thursday, I'm going to be coming on and just doing live streams in here for you, and on my Instagram channel as well. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, I've just started up a new channel. I think I've got like 200 subscribers. You can be in the first like 300, which is pretty cool. You must understand how to build a media platform. And what I mean by that is there's a 200-year-old strategy which says create relevant media, get people's attention, and once you've got their attention, put ads on it, and then offer them things. And this is what I mean by connect, communicate, then convert. Because look, if you want to be able to make the money, if you want to be able to get out there and do what it is that you want to do, your job is to be able to actually build that audience. So it's kind of step one is really making sure that you have a good product or service. And then step two is actually then being able to go out there and connect and actually capture them. And I always tell people, look, it's like fishing, not hunting. You need to be able to attract, you need to be able to pull them in, you need to be able to grow an audience and grow a database and have them there. Now, some of the things that I've seen that are very, very valuable right now, and I want to just dive into this for you. I believe that the cost of marketing in 2019 is only going to rise. Therefore, the benefit of having a group or a tribe that you have put a lot of effort into and given to is only going to rise. And so those of you that are in my Facebook tribe or on my Instagram, watch out, because I'm going to be delivering a lot of value. I don't think that you can really do anything better this year if you want to grow your audience than to get out there and to build tribe and connect and community and help people, which is really, really, really big. So the thing about making your first 6 figures in 90 days is this, is number one, really understand that you, whether or not you have something that's going to be able to get you there. Do you have a good price point? Do you have a good product? Do you know how to deliver it? If you do you have a hungry crowd, and are you delivering in a way that they actually want to consume it? If the answer is yes to all of those, the next step is to go, okay, great. Well, how do I build an audience around them? And if you can build an audience fast, you're going to be able to make this happen quick. My suggestion about building an audience is to start now, because you never know when you're going to actually need it. You never know when you're going to actually need it. Start building your audience, start building your media now. When was the best time to do it? 10 years ago. Second best time now. And so start building that out now, because you really don't need that many people for you to break through and start making $9,000 a month. Look, let's be really clear. If you charge $1,000 a month, you only need 9 clients, and you're on a six-figure run rate. If you charge $500 a month, you only need 18 clients. And so I want you to really think about that. You could be on a 6-figure run rate by just getting 9 clients in. That means all you need to do to get 9 clients, you need to have an audience of only a couple hundred people to get 9 to 20 clients, and you're there. And so the thing that most people think is they don't have enough leads, but the last step is what they don't have. They don't have a way to sit down with someone and do what I call as a strategy session. A strategy session is probably the easiest and fastest way for you to build wealth, to get clients, and to make things happen. But I just want to reverse the truck up a bit here and say, if you didn't understand the spiel about digital marketing, I know that there's somebody out here, there's people listening that haven't had the right opportunity. Here's the truth about it. In 5 years, people are still going to need digital marketing. It's not going to get smaller, it's going to get bigger. Most people are like Jason. They say, I don't even want to do it. And this is where the biggest opportunity is you can go, well, I'll do the one thing that they really don't want to do, but also it's amazingly valuable. What if you became so important to businesses, you were the ones bringing in their clients? Massively important. They'll never get rid of you. So the last thing is to understand how to do a strategy session, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jordan, if you want, man, we have a certification I can talk you through where we certify people in it. Just let me know. Just say, yeah, brother, tell me about it. And I'll get Scotty or someone to give you a call. But you must understand this, guys. If you want to make and get 9 clients or say 20 clients, I want you to times that by 4. And that is how many strategy sessions you'll need to do. And I want to be very careful when I say this. Strategy sessions are what you give away for free. You give away a free strategy session because at the end of the strategy session, you ask people to buy something. So what I'm saying is this, is if you want to have 9 clients that pay you $1,000 or 18 clients that pay you $500 each a month, you're on a 6-figure run rate. In order to get those 18 or those 9 clients, you're going to need to have between about 36 and 70 strategy sessions over the next 90 days. Right? Which is about 1 every couple of days or about 1 a day. In order to get those sessions, what you do is you give away, you say, hey, I'm a this, and I'm going to give you, if you want, a free consulting strategy session where you will learn the exact strategy you need to go from here to here. Now, not everyone will say yes to this because it might smell like sales, and that's okay. I promise you though, if you give away enough strategy sessions, you sit down, you say, okay, you're here and you want to be here, and then this is how to get from here to here. If you do that enough times, at the end, all you have to say is, can I help you implement this plan? And I really want to teach you this in an authentic way. If you get on the phone with enough people and you tell them the plan to solve their problem, guess what they ask at the end? Can you help me do it? If you get on the call and you give them the plan, at the end, guess what they say? Can you help me do it? And then you're going to say, sure. It's $500 a month to work with me. It's $2,000 a month to work with me. It's to work with me. And a certain percentage will say yes. I have helped over 400 and something people now create six figures fast. And this is the exact strategy that we use. There's no rocket science in it. It's find a product that has a hungry market and that market really wants. It's build an audience fast. It's offer free strategy sessions, get on the call, and at the end, ask people to buy your service. I don't want to see any more people that follow me not making the money that they desire. I just don't want to see it. I want to see people out there living their dream, doing what matters most, making it happen.